So it's LEGO release season, which is the most exciting time of any LEGO fan's year, and the leaked release set photos have just come through from Instagram. Thanks to Falcon Fan for supplying those, as always, doing God's work, and we really, really appreciate it. Now, there are a few big things that I really wanted to talk about. I'm not going to go through all of them. There are 100 videos out there of all of the set breakdowns, but there are a few things that I thought were worth making a video on. So these are my initial reactions to some of the more exciting LEGO leaks. Stick around and find out what I have to say. So, of course, the first thing that I have to talk about is the Captain Rex microfighter. Now, this is something that has haunted me for the last 6 months or so. I made a video responding to M&R Productions' rant about the leaked info on the Captain Rex microfighter and the drama that was created by LEGO saying that it was exclusive back when it was, but then a leak coming out to show that it won't be exclusive for very long. Now, there has been a video put out where he's still quite annoyed about that. What I really, really like, though, is that he can say that you can have two opinions, right? That the Captain Rex, you could still really want to get it now that it's cheaper, but also it can still be annoying that LEGO said that it was exclusive. Now, I'm still very much in the camp that they did say it was exclusive when it was exclusive. Lying, I don't think is something that's going on, but that's just my opinion. You could tell I'm a lot calmer now than I was in the video. By the way, you could check that video out. There'll be a link somewhere. I'm so excited for this set. Like, I think that what's really, really nice, to me anyway, is when there is a huge set that has a figure in it, and you look at it and you go, God, I'm not really into the vehicle or anything, but I'd love to have that figure. And then they release an easier way of getting it. Now, I'm not precious about exclusivity or anything. I don't really see the value in that personally. I definitely used to. But now that, the LEGO prices have gone up so much, and that if you get a figure that's locked behind a big LEGO set, that big LEGO set is now double the price of what it used to be. So I think it is a really, really good thing that it's out in a small set. I suppose adding insult to injury, that small set is super duper small. But at least that means hopefully that everyone who wants this figure can get it. And it is a great figure. It is exactly the same as the one in the Venator, exactly the same head mold, but £400 cheaper, something like that, £500 cheaper. It's insane. I think this is a great move. There's still an exclusive figure in that set for people who want it. But this is an iconic character, and I'm just really, really glad that it can be released to everyone. So that's my take on it, and I will not be saying any more, possibly, unless the Captain Yularen microfighter gets revealed next year. Now, this is something that I think I'm even more excited about than the Captain Rex microfighter. I didn't really know about this. I didn't see the leaks for this ahead of time until these pictures came out, but I made a video about updating the Adventurers figures, which you can watch as well, link somewhere. And a lot of people commented that Johnny Thunder was actually coming back in some jungle sets. And we finally have pictures, and he looks incredible. It's another update from the 2019 collectible minifigure. He's got a different torso print. He doesn't have the folded hat, which I think is still a shame, but he's in two of the new jungle sets, one that's really, really cheap and one that is kind of mid-range. I will definitely be getting both of them. I'm really, really happy that he's back, and I just want to support LEGO in that. Something that I absolutely loved is that each of these sets comes with a unique map for Johnny, and he's holding it in the mid-range one. It's in his car in the smaller one, which is such a nice throwback to the Adventurers sets, which had, at least the Orient Expedition and the Egypt ones, had unique maps for every place that they visited, and they would combine together in the Egypt ones, and then in the Orient Expedition ones they would travel through all the places, and these 2x2 map tiles were kind of at least something that I loved in those sets, and they're bringing that back as well, which is great. There's also some brilliant things in here. The red panda, in the mid-range one there is this beautiful tiger thing. I think the colours, to be honest, are a bit too similar to the polar sets. But there's so many great things in these, like possibly the guy in the flying the helicopter in the large one and the plane in the small one. One of them might be Harry Kane as well. I don't really know. I'll have to have a look at that when the clearer images come out. But I'm just so excited. I love that he's properly back, not just his descendant in Pharaoh's Quest. Now, something that has been said, obviously, is that these are much more down to earth. old adventurous sets, they had kind of folklore elements like mummies and the dinosaur theme as well. But I mean, this is a step in the right direction for sure. I'd love to get a proper reimagining of some adventurous sets, but this is like, I mean, such a big deal getting him out there, and I'm just really, really happy about it, if you can't tell. So I'll keep you updated as to when these are out, and I will show them off when I get them. Hey, this is editing, Will. I literally can't believe that I forgot to put this in the video, but this set here has a recreation of the Stealth Hunter from Exoforce. I cannot believe that I forgot to talk about this, because this was one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video. It is insane. I don't know where this has come from. I don't know why they've done this, but it is like basically a one-to-one recreation of that set with the right printed pieces, or if they're stickers, I don't know, but it's just insane. And just appreciation for Exoforce is so high at the moment, like seeing that in this set. I'm not going to get it because the rest of the set doesn't really appeal to me, but just having something that is like for Exoforce fans recreated in such an amazing way is just like, it feels really good. And I grew up with Exoforce, so big fan of that. Not a big fan of forgetting to put that in the video, but here it is on my little phone. So back to high quality Will, but maybe with worse sound, because I think I kept the mic too close to my mouth. Anyway, and we're back. Now, the third thing that I wanted to talk about is the brand new Hogwarts Great Hall, the Harry Potter set. It's massive. It's $200, something like that, probably £180. But it is absolutely brilliant. Now, there's a couple of things that really, really shine in this set. Firstly, for a Great Hall set, it could be the majority of Hogwarts in itself. Like, it is probably the one set that you would need to get to make a modern Hogwarts. Whereas the other sets, there's the Chamber of Secrets one, which actually doesn't give you loads on top. Before that, the Great Hall set didn't have much underneath, whereas this has a really, really nice combination of both of them. And it's the Philosopher's Stone version, so you get some really cool figures. You get a new updated troll figure. You get a classic Dumbledore in his red outfit. It's just really nice. But something that I did see is in the reveal of the Potions class set, is that the new modular way of combining Harry Potter sets seems to be actually sliding sets in as opposed to clipping them onto the sides, which I love. It would create a much more complete feel. Instead of stringing stuff out around kind of a line, you can slot sets in and swap them out, which I just think is really, really clever, and it creates a more solid set, really, instead of it feeling like a load of separate sets connected together. So I think that's great. I'm excited to see what other sets can fit in these little gaps at the bottom. I'm sure there will be sets that combine on the sides, but given how deep this Great Hall set goes into the the caves area of Hogwarts, I think any sets that you do add onto the side are going to have that as well. So that'll be interesting to see how they do that. I just think it's a nice move forward for Harry Potter. Previously, it has been very kind of, let's connect these sets in a line or just stack them on top of each other, whereas this is very much put it inside, which I think is a really nice direction, really nice choice. And then the final thing I wanted to look at are the new Lego Mario sets. Now, these aren't for me. I'm not really into them. I'm not really into the game element of it, but I really, really like how they're making new ways to get the digital Mario, Luigi, and Peach. I think the starter courses that came out were basically just a parts pack, but the parts were really boring. It was just lots and lots of 2x8 tiles and things like that, that you kind of had to use your imagination, which is great if you have a lot of the other ones. Whereas now what they look like is a collection of quite cool little set pieces. You get the yellow toad in the Peach one, you get Lakitu flying about, a Bowser Jr. appearance in that Mario one, and a Yoshi as well. I think they have a lot more Mario stuff in them as opposed to game related stuff, which is a really great way to get people into this. Again, it won't get me into it. I'm not into it. I still find it weird that they haven't made the outline of the Peach one pink, but that is a Lego trying to appeal to all genders thing, and I respect that, whatever. I actually did a video on that as well. This is a while ago, but you can check that out when Lego started moving away from kind of gendering their products, which is obviously a good thing. I say obviously, the response on that video was mixed, but you can check it out if you want to delve back into the archives of how I used to make my videos. But I think it's a really good thing, especially for people who have got one or two of these digital figures and want to get a new one, but don't want to have to get a load of random parts again. It seems to give you more value and more Mario characters instead of just a load of bits and then saying also you have to buy all these other sets. So I think that's a really, really good move by Lego. It's clearly a popular product because they make so many of them. I'm still holding out hope for a minifigure Mario at some point, but I don't know. It's never going to happen, is it? The game way is the way that Lego's decided to go with it, and I mean, it's clearly working out for them, so you've got to respect it. Now, those were the leaks that I was really excited about. There are, of course, a lot more. The Durmstrang ship was one that was pretty cool. Nice throwback, having those material sails on it, just like the old one. I thought that was really nice. But you can check out those in someone else's video. That's not really what I'm here for. I just wanted to share what I was really, really excited about. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, you can subscribe. You can subscribe. I promise you. It works. I mean, try it out. Maybe try out the like button first, see if it works. Try out the subscribe button. Fingers crossed. You can also follow me on afol.anonymous at Instagram. That's the other way around, isn't it? You can follow me on Instagram at afol.anonymous for some of my thoughts. And also you can just have a great day. I'd love that for you. I'll see you around, gang.